Maranatha. Please be seated. I'm a little emotional today because I stand before you with no answers today. I have no answers for you. I woke up on Friday morning and it was a good day. By Friday afternoon, it was no longer a good day. It was a very difficult day, and it continues to be difficult for me. Because I, as I'm sure many of you, I'm confused by a lot of things. One of the things that confuses me is that on December 28th, we have a feast day, and that feast day is for the Holy Innocents. The Holy Innocents. Those young children that were killed. Those firstborn that were killed. Those children that were killed when Jesus was born by Herod. I'm confused that we have a feast day, naming them as perhaps the first of the saints. As perhaps the first of the saints in the realm of Jesus. And I'm confused because we have another ceremony, another season of the year upon which we built our own Easter. And that is called Passover. And Passover celebrates the killing of children. So that the people of God could go free. You see, I am confused. And yet I hear these wonderful words today. Comfort ye my people. Comfort ye my people. I'm confused because we have a God who has the power. Remember we talked about it not 4 weeks ago perhaps. Who can say, the oceans thus far and no further. And yet those little babies were killed on Friday. Those babies were killed on Friday. 20 of them. And 6 of their teachers. And the boy's mom. And the boy himself. I'm confused. I'm confused because sometimes people in their lives decide to take their lives, their own lives. I'm confused because he didn't take his first. If you're going to do that, Adam, why not take your own first and let us help pastor the remainder? Your mother and those who would be left behind. Of all ironies, I was sitting among a group of some of the most sensitive people on earth on Friday afternoon. And it was a celebration of the coming of Christ. It was a celebration of Christmas for these wonderful, sensitive people. And I, by that time, had heard the stories of what had happened on Friday, and they had not. And something about singing Joy to the World hit me right between the eyes. Hit me right between the eyes. There are some days, I have to tell you, there are some days that I've experienced in my life when I wanted to come and hang up my stole. But not right now. I will only this, and then I will try to sit down. And that is that we remember from time to time how connected we are. I think today more than any, if we think about it just a little bit, we will realize how connected we were to those persons 2,000 or more years ago who were waiting for Messiah. They were in a world in which tax collectors extorted money, which soldiers extorted money. They were in a world where when John the Baptist calls the crowd out and says, "You brood of vipers," one wonders whether or not, in some instances among that crowd, he was not insulting the vipers. 2,000 years ago, people were seeking and hoping for a change in their world. I know how that feels today. I know how that feels. It hurts. And I believe that you have been hurt too. Each of us in our own way, and each of us to our own level. Maranatha. Maranatha. An Aramaic word used twice in the New Testament. Once at the end of 1 Corinthians, and the other at the end of Revelation. Come, Lord. Come, Lord. And the sooner the better.